Hello everyone. I am going to wait a few minutes here to see if a few people jump on. I'm just going to wait a couple minutes here to see if anyone wanted to jump on for this. So I can't exactly see who's all on right now, so if you're here, go ahead and say hello. Chat in the comment box and say hi. Today I am going to be talking about the two main thoughts that a lot of people have in regards to they don't have enough time or they don't have enough money. So, hello Veronica. How are you doing this evening? Are you working? I'm just waiting a few minutes to see if some more people decide to jump on. I bet. Okay, so I am going to get started. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I am a life and weight loss coach with Angie Coaching, and I also work a full-time corporate job. I'm a mom to one rambunctious little boy and a wife to an amazing husband. I specialize in helping moms jump into a dream relationship with their healthy body. I help them get their power back, re-energize, and say goodbye to being overweight once and for all. And I do this by raising their awareness about their thoughts, because I believe that everything starts with a thought. So whatever problems or issues someone may be encountering can be solved by becoming aware of their thoughts and then changing them. So moms and weight loss, that's my jam. That is what I know best. And those are the folks that I mainly work with. So you are all here to learn something. So let's get to it. Are you ready? How many of you have said to yourself at least once in your life that I don't have enough time, or I can't do something because I don't have enough money? So if that sounds like you, what if I told you that whatever you wanted to do and you not being able to do it had nothing to do with time and it had nothing to do with money? What? That's kind of a crazy thought, right? So I know what you'd say. Well, Angie, I work a full-time job. I have kids, I have a family to take care of. I'm running around attending sports events, keeping my house clean, entertaining friends and family. I don't have enough time to get what I really want accomplished done. So whatever it may be, exercise or preparing a healthy meal, grocery shopping, whatever it may be, I don't have enough time isn't a valid excuse. So I promise you it has nothing to do with time. So we all have 24 hours in a day, right? All of us. Why is it that some people can find the time to do all of that and still get what they want done accomplished? Why would you think that you're the exception? So now you may say, well, not only do I work full-time, I have kids, I attend sporting events, I go to school, or I'm a single mom, I don't have the time. Once again, there are so many people in that same circumstance, and they still find time to achieve their dreams. It has nothing to do with time. So let's go into coaching mode here for a minute. We all have the circumstance of 24 hours in a day, right? All of us. We all have 24 hours. That's a fact. Your thoughts about that may be, I have to do whatever it is that you got to do, and I don't have time to get to the gym today. So you may be feeling anxious because you have a lot to do. You may be feeling rushed because you have a lot to do. Frustrated because, once again, you can't get to the gym. And overwhelmed, maybe because you have a lot to do and you can't get to the gym and health is a priority on your list. So what are you going to do? Some of you may do some sort of form of what I call buffering. And that may be either shutting down, quitting by hanging out on the couch, watching Netflix, or playing on Facebook, or for some people it may be overeating. What would be your result of taking that action? Well, I can definitely tell you it would be no exercise. So what I'm trying to show you here is that your thoughts about I don't have enough time to exercise, that is what's causing you to not exercise. It's not the time, it is purely the thought. So once again, people may say to me, Angie, you just don't understand. I have no time left in my day to exercise. And then I'll ask them, well, what are you spending your time on? What are your hours of work or school? Give me some of the facts. Because I don't have enough time just is too broad for me to understand. And that thought right there, that's a dream killer. It's not a way to justify not doing something. So then they may tell me, well, I work from 9 to 5. I go to my kids' game after work from 5 to 6, and then we get home at night, and by the time we get supper cooked and everything cleaned up, it's about 8 o'clock. And then I'm exhausted. I want to watch some TV. And before I know it, it's time for bed. So once we get the facts, we can clearly see that this person could find time from about 6 a.m. to 8 a.m., still have time to take a shower and get to work. Or from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m., they could easily find the time to go do a workout. So once again, it's never about the time. It's about your thoughts and what you choose to spend your time on. So if you prefer Netflix before bed, that's totally fine. Just don't blame the time for not doing what you want to do and what you want to get done. Be true to yourself and tell yourself that watching TV is more important than exercise. And that's fine, because it's your life. You can do whatever you like. Just don't give away your power by blaming an external circumstance. We happen to life, and it doesn't happen to us. So let's say we want to make exercise a big priority. What things could we think to make sure that we go ahead and exercise? We still have the same circumstance. of 24 hours in a day. And my thought now may be, I'm going to make time at 6 a.m. to go exercise. I'm going to be feeling motivated. I'm going to be excited. I'm probably going to set my alarm for 6 a.m. And knowing now that I'm in control of what happens and it has nothing to do with time, I'm probably going to take action and in the morning go exercise. So I'm just showing you again that it has nothing to do with the time and has everything to do with our thoughts. Change your thoughts and you change your results. It's that simple. So now let's talk about money. Money, money, money. Money is the exact same thing. Someone says, I don't have the money for that. I can't afford that. Let's take a look at this situation. Let's say you have $30 in your account and you want to purchase a $3,000 coaching package. Your thought may be, well, I can't afford that, even though I really want it and I need it. You're going to probably be feeling defeated, a little annoyed because you can't afford something that you want, a little irritated. So once again, you're probably going to end up buffering in some way, shape, or form. You're probably going to shut down. You're probably going to go look for some more diets. You're probably going to try to read a book, something along those lines. But basically your result is you're not going to get coaching, and so you're probably not going to lose weight with coaching. So what about if you thought, how can I afford that? Instead of, do you think that you may try to find some ways to come up with the money? If you thought, how can I afford that? So for example, if you're a smoker, you may quit smoking. If you like to go out once a week, out to eat regularly, or you like to purchase alcohol and snacks at a game, if you quit things like that, do you think you eventually could afford it? So I'm a perfect example of this. I had the circumstance of my life coaching school was $18,000. And when I thought, how am I going to do this? Because I'm going to go, I felt motivated. I felt empowered. So I went out and I got a second job. When initially I was thinking, how in the heck am I going to add a second job onto my already 40-hour a week work week, plus being a mom, plus being a wife? How am I going to be able to make a second job work? But because I wanted to be able to afford it, and I was thinking, how am I going to afford it? That's exactly what my brain went to. So I got that second job for 8 months, and I ended up going to life coaching school, and now I'm building a business. So I did have thoughts, like I said at the time, that I can't afford that, but I was working with a coach myself who called me out on my bullshit. She made me aware of when I was telling myself I can't afford that I was basically saying that I'm not good enough to start my own business and live out my dreams. That I didn't believe in myself that I could actually do it. And I don't know if you all know me very well, but when somebody tells me I can't do something, or if they call me out on my bullshit and make me realize I was telling myself I can't do something, I'm going to do the exact opposite. I'm going to do everything in my power to figure out a way to get it done. So that's exactly what you're doing when you tell yourself that you don't have enough time or you don't have enough money. You're saying no to yourself. Whether you're saying no to your health and that it's not important enough, or a family vacation is more important than your health, or maybe a new vehicle is more important than your health. So really dive deep the next time that you're telling yourself that you can't afford something or you don't have enough time. Because it's never about the time. It's never about the money. You have what you need, and if you don't, you can always find a way to get it. So now I am going to open up this time for any questions and give those who are interested in some free coaching. If you don't feel comfortable in asking a question live, feel free to reach out after this video and send me a message. And so what questions do we got? And it can be anything. It doesn't have to be around time or money or weight loss. It can be anything that you may be struggling with or any issues that you may have. So I'll just wait a couple minutes if you guys want to type your questions into the comment box here. Yes, my husband is a rock star. Thank you for checking this out tonight, taking some time away from your busy evening. Do I still do Financial Peace University as part of my coaching? No, I don't. I am 100% all in, devoted right now to building my weight loss coaching. And so I'm actually not teaching Financial Peace University. And for those of you who don't know, Financial Peace University is a Dave Ramsey program, something I did a couple years ago. Absolutely amazing. I would recommend it to everybody. My husband and I were able to pay off $31,000 worth of debt within a few months. So I would definitely recommend that to everybody. If somebody is interested in working with me on finances, I am happy to help. For those people, they can head on over to my website at www.angiegross.com and sign up for a mini session with me. I've got a link right on there that goes to my scheduler, and go ahead and sign up for that, and we can see if we're a good fit and go from there. And also, if anyone is interested, you can head on over to my website and sign up for my 3 tips on how to get your power back. That will sign you up on my email list, and every Friday I am sending out a Power Up email that is going to contain lots of information on what I'm doing and things that could help you in your daily life. So it's not going to be just targeted towards weight loss. It's going to be all different types of information on there. I wish I could see who is all on right now. Okay, well, if that is it, I will talk to everybody later. I hope you all have a great evening. So once again, if you're interested in more of what I have to offer, head on over to my website. Hi, Melinda. How are you? So I have a question that I focus on weight loss currently. That is correct. The tool that I use is called the Model, and I got all my training from Brooke Castillo at the Life Coach School. So if you haven't heard of Brooke, she's got an amazing podcast. That's where I found her, called the Life Coach School. I would highly recommend that to everybody. Thanks, Melinda. All right, well, if there are no more questions, yeah, if anyone's interested in more of what I have to offer, just head on over to my website, www.angiegross.com. Sign up for the free tips to get your power back, and you will end up on my email list where I'll be sending out that Power Up every Friday email. It'll be a lot of good information that you can apply to your daily life. So that was www.angiegross.com, and you all have a good evening. Thanks for listening.